If you've got a passion for the great outdoors, you'll know the value of equipment you can rely on. Wild Country Tents has a heritage that spans more than 25 years, so we must be doing something right. But don't just take our word for it.
I'm Laurie Butler and I'm from Derbyshire. I've been camping ever since I was really small. My parents and grandparents in various different types of tents, and I really enjoy it. Simplicity of the tent is quite important when you're doing a DV expedition. You want to try and pitch it up as fast as you can because it might be raining or windy. I like being outside when you're camping. You're contained in the tent, and before you open the door, you could be anywhere.
I've been associated with Wild Country for quite a few years now, and we've worked together. I've been allowed to take tents away, sometimes to test, sometimes to use, across the world, and it's been a fantastic relationship because I know that I can get something that fits the job, I can get something that fits a weight, particularly when I'm having to cram the thing into a bag and take it across the world on a plane. And I know I can rely on the thing. I know that when it turns up, I can pitch it once in the garden, know exactly what's happening with it, pack it in a bag and go. And to me, that's vital.
I started camping probably when I was about 16, on the family holidays. We sometimes went down to France.
I guess I started camping when I was maybe 6 or 7 as a small child in the sort of back garden. I think Wild Country tents are a great tent. There's sort of really good design features, very much fit for purpose, but also very affordable, really good value.
Yeah. Wild Country tents are a great general tent, and I mean it covers various areas, so depending on what you want the tent for and its purpose is you'll find something in the range.
I'm Neil. I've been riding bikes since I was 16, quite a long time now. Do a fair bit of recreational camping on my bike here, go away to bike rallies, race meetings, that kind of thing. The Wild Country tents are ideal for bike camping. They'll resist the wind a lot better than the other tents I've used. And if I go on a winter camping, it does keep me warm and dry.
My name's Andy Black. I've been using the Tessian 4 for basically the camping season, really, for most people, which is probably from April through till mid-September, really. We've got on with it really well. It goes up really quickly. We're very impressed with how light it is. We're very impressed with how little space it takes up. You can imagine I started using Wild Country, I think, when I was 24 or 25, and I bought a Trizone that was really light and very reliable, and I saved up like mad to buy it. And I'd had a progression of cheap tents before then, and if you think that tent is still going now, and I'm 50 in 4 weeks' time.
Can't remember when I first started camping.
I do. It was when I was in the Guides and we used to go off with those big patrol tents, and then started doing D&V and went camping there.
The most memorable trip recently was that one where we camped down in the Cotswold. We weren't really expecting bad weather, but we woke up to 2 inches of snow on the tent roof, and the children loved making snow angels and throwing snowballs at each other, whilst we spent about an hour and a half making breakfast.
First tent we ever owned, well you bought it, didn't you?
It was my tent, I'll have to say that. It was a Wild Country Trizone. I was looking for something that was lightweight for 2 people, because I was going to go on a backpacking trip. We actually did the coast-to-coast walk.
Having first started camping with a Wild Country tent
nearly 25 years ago.
Nearly 25 years ago, at least 20 years ago. Never thought we'd be quite so involved with it as we are today.